Good morning, everyone. The last time I chimed in, I was in the hospital currently. So I was blessed to be released. I was discharged on Tuesday of this week. So I've been home recuperating, trying to get back in the swing of things, which is very hard. Just wrap my brain around. My hair is tired, my face is tired, I'm tired. But in the event that it is Halloween ends come out today, I decided to wear my Halloween shirt. I have a better one, but I just threw this on. So I just wanted to share with you my medications that they sent me home with. And I'm trying to fix me some breakfast as well. It's like now I feel if I don't eat something, I feel really weak. I had a bad 2 days. The first day I came home from the hospital, everything was okay. They gave me a dosage before I left. I got my meds filled. Fiance picked up and all that fun stuff. So I took my meds. So it's like he came home, he showered, and he fixed dinner, which was a light dinner. We had salmon, which is my favorite fish. He kind of baked it. So it was just a good dinner. We had mashed potatoes and salmon, something really light. So in the process of that, I took my meds. I don't know if I took them wrong or something, but I took my meds that afternoon. And then while I was sitting there waiting, I was like starving. So I ate some cereal that morning and drank me some ice and cereal, drank some apple juice, which was fine. Everything went smooth. So then I ate some cheese nips. I've always ate them before, right? I love them. And I ate maybe 2 little handfuls. And all of a sudden, my stomach started hurting like really, really, really bad. And then I remember running to the restroom, throwing up immediately. So I was more worried, like, well, damn, did I just throw up my meds? Because I had just took my meds too. So I'm like, well, I'm more so worried about did I just throw my meds up? So I'm fixing me some bacon, y'all. This is nothing other than the stuff they gave me in the hospital as well. Just a few pieces, and I'm gonna make me some oatmeal as well too. My diet in the hospital was pretty regular. It was just called Heart Healthy, and it was like basically they gave me everything but no salt. So I'm okay with that because, like I was saying, even in the hospital when I think I went on my video and uploaded it, the salt I have here is not like the regular salt that we all grew up on with the little girl and the umbrella, right? Old school. And I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm just an anal person when it comes to stuff being neat. And I'm opening up my seasoning cabinet. Mind you, I just said hubby cooked, right? So my seasons is like everywhere, and it's just like irritating me when I opened up this cabinet. So it wasn't like I say anything shocking. It's just that why can't he just put stuff back the way I just had it in here? I have all of my labels. Sorry, y'all, front forward so you can see it. Nothing is turned around. He has stuff everywhere. Like he just wow. Okay. Anyway, it's just funny. But I was trying to show you guys my salt that I even have. So I have, this is like really good salt, so it's not like I'm using, like I said, with the salt I grew up on. I even brought it in Chipotle. So my kids are texting me now, like asking me how I'm feeling. And I feel, so anyway, that just ended up not being a very good day simply because I ended up throwing up. So I threw that up, the Cheez-Its and the whatever. And then, so I'm like, okay, well, what the fuck? I felt better, rinsed my mouth out, freshened up, all that good stuff, right? After you throw up, it's just gross. Then I had the bubble guts, mind you. The bubble guts kicked in. So I'm like, what is really going on? So after all that, I said, okay, I felt better. I drank some water and all that. I had been drinking water anyway because, of course, they give you that in the hospital. But I have been, drinking the water and stuff like that. And I'm taking my bacon out, y'all. I only fried me like 3 pieces and the one little sausage he seemed to left in the fridge, which I don't know why. Why would you leave one sausage in a pack? So I'll just eat that too. Then I'm going to make me some oatmeal. Okay, so that's that. So mind you, I just want to share with you all, like I said, my meds that I have to take. I don't think I can turn this, well, can you guys see that? Because I don't think I can turn this camera around without stopping it, like when it's like this. So anyway, let me see if you guys can see it. I'll hold it up. You see that? Okay. All right, so this is, I can show them to you. This is the, well, I'm going to tell you, hold on. My business out there. Make sure. Okay. The cover of some stuff. My address and everything. My Motrins. You know, I have to take these every 4 to 8 hours. So I have one in the cup here. This is a Motrin 600. Let me set the phone down. Maybe that'll be a little better. Okay, so I have my prednisone because I'm back on the steroids again. So I take 2 of these. When I was in the hospital, they was giving it to me in my arm here where I had the IV at what I showed you all. I kind of like that better because, you know, it reaches you faster. So I have that there, and then I have this med, which is 40 milligrams. I think it's to coat the stomach so I won't be nauseous, but it didn't work that day. I think I just did it wrong that day. But that's that pill. They gave it to me in the hospital, and I think that was because all of the meds I was on. And then I was also, every 4 hours, they were giving me morphine in my IV because shit was real for me, y'all. This shit is no fucking joke. Seriously. And I wish I could have had those and tablets to bring home. But anyway, they sent me with and that was with Motrin as well. So this is called Coltrane, and I take this 1 tablet by mouth twice daily. So if you guys can see that, that's the total of my meds I have to take. Now, only good thing is I can take the little tiny tablet. I have to take that twice a day. So I take that probably around like in this afternoon, and then with another Motrin or something, because the Motrins is like every, well, I know in the hospital they're getting to me like every 4 hours, but on here it says every 4 to 8 hours, you know, as needed. But you know, that's for the inflammation, because apparently I still have some inflammation around my heart, and this is called pericarditis or something like that, and basically it's inflammation around the heart. It stemmed from, I've been documenting this journey, a new journey that I've been now going on since I had my hernia surgery back in July. It's just been a fucking nose dive ever since. And for a person like myself, who's always been a healthy person, I've always taken care of myself. You know, I've always been, you know, going to the dentist, getting what's left of my teeth clean, getting little caps put on what's left, getting fillings, getting teeth cleaning, whitening. I've always been on top of my physicals. I mean, just all the, you know, always been like that all my life. And even with my kids, I stayed on, made sure they was good on everything. So why not do it for yourself? And to just be afflicted, I look kind of tall, but it's these high shoes. I brought me some high shoes. So they're giving me life right now, and a little height. That's why I'm probably like, other than that, I'd probably be like that on the camera. But let me take my meds, because it's like now, if I kind of don't take it, I feel kind of weak without taking them. But I know they were giving them to me at 8 o'clock. I'm not on that schedule, but I wake up early enough. I just don't be feeling like, let me get myself together first, then I take them. So let me do that and get a little water to take my meds. But I'm gonna drink some milk with my breakfast or some apple juice. I mean, why not have it, since, you know. Those of you know I love Halloween. I love Halloween. Love Halloween. My favorite season, besides Thanksgiving and Christmas. But these next three, yeah, my favorites. I try to go over and beyond. I try to each year make it bigger, add more to my decor, all of that fun stuff. Put this back in here as well. So I'm gonna drink me some milk, some chocolate. I love chocolate milk. It's not a secret. Grown as hell, but I always love chocolate milk. So I'm always, that's just me. I'm gonna drink some chocolate milk. I'm gonna make me some oatmeal as well this morning. I do love oatmeal, and that's just what I'm gonna make and eat this meat. That was kind of how they were giving it to me in the hospital. Like they were, giving me like oatmeal, meat, maybe some fruit. So I'm kind of still trying to follow that pattern a little bit because that way they were feeding me in the hospital. Food wasn't the greatest, believe that. I think I DoorDashed one day because it was just horrible that day. It just wasn't. I was just like, okay, somebody not show up for work who normally cooks, but I don't know. They didn't really give you a menu. They just brought me whatever they wanted me to bring, but it was fine. I was just blessed to be able to sit and eat on my own, and I didn't need assistance really. On my own. I showered every day when I was there. I was there for 3 days, so I showered every day. I went straight from work, so I had my work clothes on anyway. So once I knew I was going to be admitted that next morning, I was like, okay, I totally need to shower because I came straight here from work. And that's just me anyway. I always, no matter what job I have, I always come home, get out of my work clothes. Before COVID even happened, I always been like that. I come home, get out of my work clothes, take a bath or a shower, and then just change and just get into some, lounging gear. I just always been like that. All right, so, I really don't have no order. I take these, oh my God, did I just drop one? Hold on. Oh my God, I need to drop one. So what? It's my floor, and it's clean. But, all right. I just don't like taking medication at all. Like these two are the steroids. I'm not happy about being. This is my third round of being on steroids treatments, by the way. They cause weight gain, and for somebody who came from a long journey that I came from working out 2 or 3 times a week at home and in studios, this is just not good for me at all. I'm not feeling this. I'm noticing on the scale that I feel I'm just so big now. I feel like I'm bloated all the time. My stomach is really tight. I'm just not feeling this part of this, going through this. I just feel like I'm so big right now. And I did notice I lost a couple of pounds. When I went to the doctor yesterday, I had to go get a refill on some meds that I get every month, and to the pain clinic. And I did notice that I had lost some weight. First thing I thought was maybe because I was throwing up all yesterday, so I didn't really the day for yesterday, I had a bad 2 days because I ended up throwing up my dinner that day. And then after that, I just took some Pepto-Bismol, and I didn't eat anything else. I just drank some water. So I figured maybe because I threw up my guts that day, maybe that's why I lost a couple of pounds or something. And then yesterday, my stomach was still sore, you had that queasy feeling. So when I left there, I got me a Vernors, and that's the only time I drink Vernors. If I don't feel well or I'm hungover, then I have a Vernors. So I had drunk me a Vernors, and I downed it in the car on my way back here. And then I got some soup yesterday and forgot that we don't even have a can over there yet. I'm going today to get one, y'all. That's just crazy. I forgot I left a lot of stuff when we moved because my son kept the house, so I left a lot of stuff that he would need, And everything we've been buying is have the lid stuff to it now, so I just wasn't thinking about when I grabbed that soup. So anyway, I'm going to go around the corner and get us a can opener. No big deal, but it sucks because I didn't have my soup yesterday. But we ate Subway because that's what I wanted. And I ate I half of a half. Like I normally get a foot long, but I ate a half of a half because I hadn't ate anything because I had been scared to eat something. So I ate that. I ate it all, and I ate a couple of Doritos. I ate chips with it. And then they went down smooth. I'm like, okay, cool. So maybe I can eat now. Maybe I can eat more. Maybe I can eat some more later. Then my stomach starts hurting, the same hurt that it felt before I went and threw up the other day. And I was like, oh man, sitting there, we're trying to watch a movie, and my stomach just started hurting again. This one and this Motrin tape. Ugh. One more. This Motrin. I don't even like taking pills, let alone big ones. And then these steroids leave such a nasty aftertaste in your mouth. You be like, gag, just like, this shit is horrible. Trust me. Oh, God. All right. Oh, this is horrible. Honey, I don't like this shit at all. All right, so I won't be long. I'm about to really make my it leaves such a nasty taste in your mouth. Oh my God. Like I said, I'm about to make me some oatmeal and sit down and eat some breakfast. Like I said, having this, not knowing what was going on, from having pneumonia to now it's called pericarditis. I'm still probably even saying this shit wrong, but look it up. It's all fluid around the heart. It all stems from having pneumonia. And this shit is no joke. You go from being, like I said, just, active, everything, and just now we need to go to the market. I have a bunch of different things here. Go from being active to just not, knowing, to just like what has happened. And it all just, the thing is, I remember when it started, like all it started when I was at work, when I first got the job at the Halloween store to just do store setup. It started then. So I'm wondering, damn, was it something there I inhaled, or I don't know. It's just like, it's been so frustrating. Yeah. It's been very frustrating when you just don't know where something came from. Oh yeah, I've been tested for COVID each time I pretty much have gone through emergency. This last bit when I was in the hospital, they tested me for COVID. Everything's good. They also tested me for like lupus and things like that, just to be on the safe side. Thank God everything came back negative. So I am thankful for the blessings that has been throughout all of this as well. Because that's one thing I still start to think about, Lord, what is this more than what they're saying? Is it, they need to let me know. So they said, well, we're going to just test you for, like, things like that as well, just to see, why the pains keep coming back. I don't want to keep being on steroids And every time I'm done with the steroids, the pain keeps coming back. So that means the fluid is not yet gone. But it's so funny because the day before, okay, when I was off Friday, because it was just my off day. I went back to Beaumont Lennox, and I'm about to name drop too. Let me hurry up and get into this. His name is Dr. Bolo. He's a Dr. Jerkoff, and they did X-rays and all that, and he said everything was clear. I didn't like the way he was talking to me when I first went in. I went in for chest pains. Mind you, I was prepared just in case they would have took me to the hospital and admitted me. I had my iPad, my charger. This time I was prepared. I'm never prepared when I get admitted. So I was prepared this time, just in case. So he like, well, tell me what brings you in today. I said, what brings me in? I said, I'm having chest pains, When did the chest pain starts? Okay, sir, first of all, I can barely talk. It hurts when I breathe. It hurts when I speak. I'm trying to catch my breath to tell you what's going on with me. So I felt like every time he was getting smart, I was getting smart. Because don't talk to me like that. No, I'm not here just for kicks. I'm not here just to be doing something or just to get a doctor's note or anything. I have real life issues, bitch, that's going on with me. And I didn't appreciate the way he was talking to me. And his name is Dr. Bolo. And I don't know if he was assistant there or they probably volunteered there, but this is at Beaumont Lennox. Now, when I first went there, I was treated beautifully. I had no problems. They got me right together. It was a lady doctor. She was very nice and genuine. This go round, no. They didn't send me home with anything, any meds. They gave me, something in my IV when I left. That was it. They sent me nothing home to get me to where if I need to do a follow-up with my doctor to get me at least through the weekend to help with anything. Oh, well, we just... And I said, well, are you guys going to give me anything? Because I'm still in pain here. Like, I'm still in pain the whole time I've been here. You guys have given me anything. You did all these x-rays and everything, which is fine. Then for you to... He also said, oh, well, you good. Your lungs are clear, so we don't know why you still having chest pains. Really? Really? Okay, but I said, well, sir, I'm still in pain, so obviously something's still there. He said, well, yeah, I looked at your medical records. You do have a history of everything that's been going on, and it's basically too many doctors with too many opinions. That I will agree, including yours. I definitely will agree with that. Then he says, okay, well, everything that's clear. We don't see anything. Really? Sir, I'm still in pain. I'm still wheezing. I'm still hurting right now. What do you mean nothing's there? Okay, F you. How about that? So then here comes Saturday. Then Saturday comes. I wasn't feeling well. I didn't want to call off. I was still in pain. I was damn near in tears, rubbing Vicks on me, rubbing something, just everything on my chest because I'm still hurting. I went to work. And I still made it work, and I still managed, and I was like, okay, I'm not feeling good. I just didn't want to call off. I knew I had to open up and all that. So I managed to stay, even though I was in excruciating pain. I took some pain meds I took some Tylenols before I left, some Bear I brought from the gas station just to help with the pain, just to get me through. I managed to stay at work. But I knew there was no way I was not going to make it. So I stayed my whole shift in pain. And I even asked my store manager, could I leave? Because I wasn't feeling good. Oh, well, I need you here, blah, blah, blah. Okay. It took everything, even not to just tell him something and walk out. But I didn't want to lose my job or anything like that. So I'm like, okay. So I left work Saturday. Drove myself straight back to the hospital. I went to McLaren because that's where I went last month when I went in on my birthday, if y'all remember that. I went back to McLaren because I knew they would have my records on file, and then I stayed there from my birthday until the 18th, if y'all remember that. They did the exact same x-rays that Beaumont Lennox did. They checked me for everything. They came back, they said, yeah, well, you still have fluid. Mind you, repeat. They said you still have fluid around your heart. It's better than what it was last month, so you are progressing, but it's still there. Rewind. What did that fucker tell me? Dr. Bolo, whatever your fuck your name is, I have it all on record, sir. He said, oh no, we don't see anything. Your lungs look clear. Everything looks clear around your heart. We don't see anything. Fast forward. McLaren says, yes, it looks much better since when you were here in September. Thank goodness, because you are progressing, so it is working. But unfortunately, you still do have it. It's still there. And we want you to go to a specialist that can, that can be more of assistance than us. So follow up within a week with a preliminary. So I have to do that now, which I'm going to do as well. So, okay. But y'all said, but Beaumont said they didn't see anything. McLaren said, it's still fluid around your heart, unfortunately. And unfortunately, you have to go back on these steroids, and unfortunately this, and unfortunately that. But we're going to get you together to see why the pains keeps coming back. So we want you to see somebody outside of us that can really get you together, because at this point, we're doing what we can do for you. And I understood that respectfully. So now I have to see a preliminary, whatever that means, doctor as well, and within a week of my follow-up, which I'm going to do. Today is Friday, so I'm going to see if I can make an appointment today if I can. But I'm really pissed because Beaumont said, oh, we don't see anything. I'm quit saying Beaumont. It was that damn doctor. I didn't like his demeanor. I didn't like the fact that they didn't send me home with anything. I didn't like anything about him. I didn't like the way he was talking to me or anything like that. And it was just really irritating and pissing me off. So it's like I said, every time I felt like he was saying something, he was getting smart, I was getting smart. Because, like I said, don't talk to me like that. I'm not just here for kicks or anything like that. Like, don't do that to me. I'm not here for kicks or anything, like that. So don't do that. Don't play me like that. So I'm like, don't do me like that. And I didn't appreciate that at all. And I felt like everybody needs to be treated accordingly and respectfully. That was not fair. I didn't like the way he was talking to me. And like I said, they didn't send me home with shit. Before they had got me together, like I said, they sent me home with meds, everything I needed. And I felt so much better. And I was just in awe. Now I'm straight on Beaumont, Lennox. And I'm not knocking it. It just was a bad experience the second go around for me. Not knocking anybody. I wouldn't even tell nobody not to go there because they get you together. It's just not a hospital. It's the emergency room, but they have everything that you need, from CAT scans to everything. So I done had every test you can think of. I've been tested for COVID numerous of times. Thank God it's all still negative. So I'm appreciative of all of that. We do need to get a few things from the market. Just little stuff like that, like oatmeal. I'm out of my coffee. We need some bread. Cause like stuff like that, we be like sometimes, especially when I've been working, he's been working, we'll take our little snacks to work or whatever. But a lot of times, stuff go bad, like the bread will go bad. And, go have some of my shirt, things like that. So, but that's where I'm at with that. And I had to. And I had to just share this information with y'all. And I'm gonna upload my video because people need to know you don't play with people's lives. You don't just rush people through. When they coming to you and they coming through emergency, they need help. Whether it's mental help, physical help, emotional help. I don't know what everybody's doing. If they trying to just get some stuff just to get a free, something for free, or if they trying to just get a free high. I don't know. I'm not knocking anybody for what they do. I'm not cut like that. I don't need to get high. I don't even like taking all this medication. I don't even like being high. I like having me a nice little buzz off some good wine or some good liquor. That's it. I like to be mellow. I don't do anything else. I don't smoke or anything like that. To each his own. To each his own. I don't care if somebody what you smoke. That's your business. But I'm just saying I don't do it. So like I said, I just didn't appreciate the way that doctor talked to me at Beaumont. Dr. Bowley or Bolo or bullshit or whatever the fuck your name is. You are full of shit. And I have his name on file who treated me. And I will not recommend him to nobody. Like I said, I don't know. Like I said, every time he got smart, I got smart. So, sir, I don't know who you think you're talking to, but I'm not some ignorant, black woman you see here. I'm not coming in just to get a doctor's note or anything. And I'm like, I told the lady, I said, well, I'm leaving the same way I came. I'm still in pain. Aren't you guys going to give me anything to help me with my pain, to get me through? This is going to wear off, and then where is this going to leave me? And this was Friday on my off day. They didn't give a fuck. That's the thing. She's like, well, do you want the shot or not? This was the nurse. Okay, well, yes, bitch, I guess I do. I need something because I'm not going to be able to make it. I might as well leave here and go through and just go to another emergency room or something because you guys didn't help me here. I'm still hurting. So she gave me the tramadol or whatever in my, in my IV at the time, and basically sent me on my way. Like it just was not a good experience this time. And she says, well, we normally just get you together while you're here. We don't send you home or anything. I said, that's a lie. I said, you check my records. I said, when I left here, I left with 3 prescriptions. That lady got me together. I felt better than I had felt in a long time. They gave me breathing treatments. They got me together while I was there. And before I left, she sent me home with three treatments. So, bitch, you's a fucking lie. I don't know what everybody was on that morning, but that team just wasn't for me. Not saying it wasn't good people or anything like that, but that team, it just wasn't my team that day. It just wasn't. It wasn't my team that day at all. They wasn't team for people. They wasn't team for me. That's all I'm saying about it. So my oatmeal is done. It came out actually just right. Thank goodness. Stomach is starting to hurt. I don't know why. Maybe I need to eat something. So I really didn't eat too much. I don't know. Maybe feel better after I eat. So I'm going to eat, drink my milk, and eat my meat or whatever. And I'm going to go ahead and get off here. But I had to get that out there. I had to vent about that treatment. And I had to, and I'm a name drop. It is what it is. You're not going to wrong me and make me feel some type of way, and I'm not going to put you out there or your company or where you work for, because this is my life y'all playing with. This is my livelihood. This is my life. So now I'm all back off work. I'm supposed to go back on the 20th, depending on how I feel. So I may or may not go back. I might go back just to push myself to get through the next, because Halloween will be here before I know it. Then I know then we'll be closed after November 3rd to the public, and we have our little half-off sale. So if I can just make it through that, I will be okay. At least I tried. I wasn't able to be there full throttle this season, so that bothered me. But my illness, but with everything going on with my illness, with this pericarditis, my health comes first, and I'm hoping that the Lord will just make a way, anyway. And so, that's just where I'm at with it. I'll chime in with some other videos and just how I'm feeling throughout all of this. I did reach out to my surgeon because I haven't seen or talked to him since I had my surgery. And he's been reaching out like, hey, what's going on? You haven't even been into my office. But physically, I just haven't had the time. I haven't felt like it. My nails are super old. My hair is super old because I really just haven't had the time, or I haven't physically felt like doing it. It's like I wish I had some type of money. I can have a glam squad just come to me and get me together, because I really want to get my hair done. I need my eyebrows redone. I really want to get my nails done. All of this shit is so old now. I just did this just to be doing it. Just to be doing something. But I was just like, in my mind, I'm physically doing it in my mind, but I physically have not went to go get my hair did or my nails did, because I physically just don't feel like it. But I want to get it, because when I look at my nails and my hair, I'm like, okay, this shit is old. I haven't did anything. I just need to at least do that and make me feel a little bit better. Let me go get my hair and my nails did, my eyebrows redone. So I don't know, but right now I don't physically feel like it. In my mind I do, but physically I don't, if that makes sense. So with all that being said, I'm gonna get off here and I will chime in another time. So that's just my 2 cents, and y'all have a blessed and safe weekend and enjoy yourself. Peace.